prepping my pants to take them in on the side of the shoulders in the prior video where the pants are just too flare for me. And so I'm just going to kind of freestyle with taking them in. And so I use my white chalk pencil to mark where I want to take them in at. And so I have my straight pins right here. And I'm going to just use these to pin where I need to sew them. So I'm not a professional. I'm literally just going on my own and just trying out, different things. So, yeah. And so I'm not going to actually cut the seam open until after I sew them, just in case I made an error somewhere. And, but actually, technically I could open the seams up to actually make them fall flatter as I'm sewing. So maybe I'll do that. Like I said, I'm just stepping out and just trying different things on my own. Instead of always sending my stuff out or hiring people to do stuff, I like to challenge myself to try myself and see if I can do it. Okay. Okay, so I have the pants all pinned up. So now we're going to head over to the sewing machine. And I have to change the thread out to, I'm going to change the thread, of course, and add some red thread on this, alright? So let's get to sewing these.
Taking just be. Don't take it. Taking just don't be. And live my life. Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't be and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Lay foundation. Make a name for generations. Please and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me. Yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my
Okay, so I'm going to try these on and see how they look. And if I'm satisfied with them, then I'll come back and I'll cut, remove the seam from here, cut this, and then flatten it out. Or maybe I'll do the stitch. You see the stitch that they have here? I just noticed that after I began sewing, so I may just go back in and do this type of stitching. But we'll see. But let me try them on. All right, y'all. So backing up some. Hopefully y'all can see them. Please don't focus on my crusty toes. I need to get a pedicure. But anyway, as you can see, I definitely made the pants leg a little straighter than what they were before, because if you remember in the original picture, and I'll do a side by side, where my feet were literally covered by my pant leg. So while I still have the length, and I'm trying to decide if I want to hem them up some or just leave them at this length. But in any case, I definitely was successful in taking them in. And as you can see, I ran into like a couple of hiccups on the way. But like I said, I am not a professional. I am just trying to learn as I go along. But for the most part, I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, bad idea. I don't think it came out all that bad. I like it. And then I know once I go back in and I cut that additional material and then iron them down flat, they're really, really going to fall much better. And the height, like I said, I was thinking about maybe taking them in, hemming them up, but I may just leave them the way that they are. Yeah, and you've already seen me with the top. I didn't feel like pulling out the top, or maybe I should just do that. Okay, you know what? Hold up. Let me put on the full outfit, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back. So once again, this is the full outfit. Let me come up some. Trying to, okay. So this is how the top looks. Y'all know I have these squeaky floors, so, but I like it. Actually, I love it. I love it. Girl, you did that. Yes, my feet are, see, again, in the side by side when I originally tried it on, how my feet were covering the pants. I keep saying my feet. Well, my feet were hidden by the wideness of the pant leg. And now that I took them in, this is good. They're not too straight and the flareness is not there. I absolutely love them. I do. Oh my goodness. Like I'm really proud of myself. I am. That goes to show you could do anything if you excuse me, set your mind to it. Was I nervous going into this? Absolutely. Oh my goodness, all the professionals are probably out there screaming at me. Do it because I remember when I first started, I didn't do that back stitch in order to seal it to keep the thread from pulling. And so after I went partially through, I was like, oh, I forgot to do the back stitch. So I know it's probably the professional seamstress was screaming at me. But oh my goodness, I love them. And so now when I do the black ones, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I'll just follow what I did on these. But oh my goodness. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut out the extra material, iron the flat. But yeah, so this is my outfit for when we go on our cruise in December, because I'm pretty sure they're going to have it real festive, since how we're going away around the holidays. So this is going to be my what is it, captain's night or dining with the captain, something like that. So I already have my red outfit. Yeah, so y'all comment below, how did I do? How did your girl do? Okay? Did you were you following along? Did you like it? Do you think I did a nice job, considering this is my first time? The last time I made an outfit, it was when I used to have home economics in school. I was in the around the 7th grade, and I never forget I made this really cute yellow outfit. I was so proud, so proud. So that was my first outfit that I have ever made. And so I have not I the last time I was on a sewing machine, which is a purple one that I showed you recently, and I paid like about $79 for it, and I made little girls tutus using that. And that was probably about having sewn probably about 4 years ago when I did that. And so now to be able to tailor my own clothes, and I'm not going to stop here. I'm just going to keep going and going and going, because you get better as you go along. But I have to say I'm very proud of myself. And you'll challenge yourself if you want to, if you have a desire to want to try something for the first time. Of course you're going to be nervous, but feel the fear and do it anyway. Don't let it stop you. The sky's the limits, and that's how I live my life. I wake up every day, I check in with myself, and I just go with the flow, whatever I feel like doing. Again, yesterday I woke up, I felt like dealing with the shower head. It wasn't an emergency. I could have waited, but that's what I felt like doing. And so when you do things when you feel like doing, as opposed to making yourself do it, it hits differently, I'm telling you. So I woke up this morning excited about the prospect of altering my own pants, and I had fun doing it. And even though I had a couple of hiccups along the way, I didn't get frustrated. You know why? Because my heart genuinely wanted to do that. So just pay attention to how you feel. Don't tell yourself, oh, I have to do it, and let me do this so I could get it over with, because then it becomes like cumbersome, it takes a joy from it. So I've had these things for the longest. Like I said, I bought these before the summer. I had my smaller sewing machine. Granted, that one I didn't have all the parts I needed yet, but I still could have took that machine out. But you know what? I didn't feel like doing it. I said I'm going to do it when I genuinely feel like it, and today was that day. and look what happened. So yay me. Anyway, yeah, so just live life to the fullest. Like I said, look for that joy in your heart and you run with that. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And I thank y'all so much once again for tuning in and seeing what your girl is up to. Of all the things that you could be doing, you took the time out, however long this video is. I always say, because I never know how long it's going to be until after I edit it. But I don't care if it's 5 minutes, 25 minutes, an hour and 5 minutes. The fact that you set aside your precious time, I hope it was time well spent. I did not disappoint. I love you so much, and I look forward to y'all seeing me in the next video. Bye. Oh, y'all, see I smile without my denture in. Bye.